Hello everybody, and welcome back. I'm World Dragon, and we are playing Frostpunk on the last autumn scenario. We are building our generator before the frost sets in, but the frost is already starting to set in. Little white flakes are falling from the sky. We will have a few more resources turning up shortly. These come from Site 120. Of course, though, in 1, 2, 3, 4 days, we get a dip in temperature. And we have to finish this stage in another 9 days. However, I think I can beat that. I hope. We're building another charcoal kiln. We're building another ventilation pump. And I want to see if I can move up to 24-hour work in safe conditions. Maybe unhealthy conditions when toxicity rises, as it's set to do. But I'm hoping for safe conditions. Also, I do need to get... The reason I'm staring at this building, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, is I do need to get 5 more people in my advanced fishing harbour and make that 24 hours. Which I'll be able to do in basically 47 minutes, because I think this is 15 people in one of your expedition parties. So let's go ahead and do that, and then we do have 11 more people turning up on a boat. So let's go ahead and press play. I'm going to put it at the second fast speed, just wait for this guy to turn up. Then... Oh yes, no, of course, he doesn't quite turn up yet, does he? Now we'll leave the camp. Then... we shall, yes, he's there. Go to there. Of course, we came back via the lake full of fish to cheekily send us 80 more food. Because why not? So that actually won't happen for another 8 hours. But that's okay, we have 80 raw food incoming. And we're doing okay. Basically, if we have a look at our food numbers, as you can see, that's how many food rations we're making. But we're only actually making 114 raw food, which, as I believe our food rations are simply 2 for 1, or 4 for 2, if you will, then that equals out to only 228. So we are, in essence, falling behind on raw food. And we do have, well, we're going to have over 300 people to feed. So we do need more people in our fishing thing, but we're okay for now. There is no reason to start panicking. And of course we do need the extra people. That can be dismantled. All carriers of venereal diseases were isolated. Let's put 3 more engineers in there. I assume that means that... I'm not quite sure what that means, to be honest. But, I'm not quite sure what that actually meant in the long run. Let's go and put 10 people in the charcoal kiln. They came from my coal gathering anyway, so they're all good. And I now have 1 engineer on spare. And of course, yes, that's the 0 out of 30 is the other scaffolding or support frame. That is not yet being built. Pause a second. It's free time. Nobody is actually here. That's all perfectly fine. Just the same, nobody's actually here, because this is actually on a short workday. Yeah, base safety value, it's not great. Could, however... I put that up to 24 hours. I put that up to 24 hours. 770. We are making plenty more than that. But that's not a problem. With our charcoal kilns all going in. And let's actually press play and see what this goes to. Ventilation plants +1. Okay. You're taking the support frame down to just harmful. But kind of wasting, I feel, 3 things on these. So do you know what? No, let's go and let's not make you. Oh wait, because I control them all separately. Interesting. So if I put you to 24 hours and you to 24 hours. Well, that support frame looks dandy. Go ahead and make you 24 hours. You're unhealthy. You're actually safe. These are now, however, costing me 1,260, which we can still afford with a surplus of 110, 20, 124. So we are just about sneaking through that one. I may. I mean, that goes up by a good 100. So that'll go to about 400, which means I'll only be getting 100 wood a day. I do have a steam core. A steam core? Yeah, a steam core. Why did that sound so weird in my head when I said it? I do have one of those spare, which I could go and build another steam reloading station. So let's go ahead and do that. I mean, I could always just put this one to 24 hours. It is technically cheaper on the old workforce. Let's put that to 24 hours. And that makes me wonder if this needs to be 24 hours as well. Sure, so let's go ahead and do that. And that changes my numbers to a very lovely number. And so then if we go to that and say 24 hours, that stays at a positive of 200 per day, which is pretty good. And this has a positive 400 per day. And that's with things not working at maximum capacity. Because, for instance, I do know that the charcoal kiln uses the same amount of wood whether it's at full capacity or not. But we can solve that in 4 hours and 50 minutes. Let's go ahead and press play again. Hello. Change of plans. Sir, telegram from London. We're going to be cut off. The frost is coming sooner than expected. Royal Meteorological Society warns that the sea will freeze in 12 days, stopping all navigation and fishing. We will cease all shipping in 10 days. Start stockpiling materials and food. The evacuation by an icebreaker is planned in 18 days. It is imperative that you complete the generator by then. Good luck. Okay, so we've only got 10 days worth of supplies, but we need to last for 18. So also on that point then, temperature will still keep dropping. I wish I actually read that, to be honest with you. But more to that point then, I need 8 days worth of food, which is a lot more than I currently have. So, we are building a couple more large resources. And so we need to really start gathering in some resources. But then there's not much point in chopping off the construction things because, you know, I can either construct them now and use the resources now or pile them up and use them later. You know, it's all the same numbers, basically. It's all the same numbers. What that does mean is that I very much do want to focus things onto my resource buildings, including, let's turn you back on for 24 hours. Do I need a lot more people, in essence? Go ahead and press play. Oh, what's going on here? Preparing for the cold. Sir, the coming cold threw everyone off guard. If the forecasts are true, it will make finishing construction that much more difficult. Crew working on technology started thinking about ways we could at least somewhat mitigate the coming cold. If you want to, some ideas could be developed into solutions per your request. Show me. We now have heat technology. Creates a small heated zone around it using 3 coal per hour. Allows us to use heaters to heat workplaces during working hours. Each heater raises a workplace temperature by 1 level and consumes 1 coal per hour whilst running. Raising the temperature around them, I assume that's 1 level at the beginning. Healthcare insulation. Medical post dispensaries, infirmaries, and care houses will be warmer. Those are the ones I do love the most because they cost no coal. Let's start looking at some of this stuff. For us to do that, I need grab some more engineers. Oh, would you look at that? I think I actually need engineers now. Who would have thought? I'm going to take them off there, put them in there, make that 24 hours, add new research. I am going to put down... I'm going to do heaters first. Let's get that going. Disband them at their quarters. Very much so. Where are we? Expand. There's 15 more people. I will want 3 in there, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's get 5 in there, because like I said, it takes the same amount of wood, regardless of how efficient it's being. Go and put 2 in there. Let's go and put 5 in there. And we've run out. How many did we get in there? Oh, we did get all 5. Okay. And we are getting 11 more. We don't have any homeless people. We do, however, have apparently 26 vacant beds. And okay, so then everything is moving forward. Now, of course, I could make some of my workers into engineers, but I still need workers more, basically. Let's go ahead and fast forward. How are we doing? Work conditions are still safe. They are still so very, very safe. How about in the core? They are just unhealthy. I could go and spend 6 more protective structures to make it safe. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm also going to advanced work by 20%. Why not? And I need, yes, I need my church to hold an even service, but we're a day away from that. 17, let's go ahead and put 5 more on there. That gets us up to the 50 we need. You guys are going to get to what we need, and you're just, you know, making a few as we go along. Oh! We must get them out. There is a fire. We did put breakers in to decrease the spread of fire. So that should help. Sound of explosions come from the generator and then din of terrified voices. A fire broke out in the nearly finished core. Many workers are trapped inside. We can evacuate them, but if the fire is allowed to spread unchecked, it will destroy the core and forever cripple the generator. Cut off the air supply to put out the fire. That will kill people. Many workers will die. Use the fire dampers to put out the fire. The generators will be of normal quality. Many workers will be gravely injured. Some progress on the core will be lost. Generators will be of normal quality. Some workers will be injured. But we're not going to get any gravely injured. And there will be no loss of progress. Let's use emergency safety systems. I assume that's probably because I've got the workplace on safe. I am so glad I hit that protective structures button. They could have all died in this fire, so all we got was 6 sick people. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. We have safe working conditions, ladies and gentlemen.
Manual workplaces.
Okay, you weren't working for a second there. Not 100% sure why. And... oh, yeah, we're going to get that little boost of raw food as well. And there's 11 more people who are very much needed. Let's just put it that way. We are apparently 3 days ahead of schedule. That is fantastic. And of course, once I get these 50 people back, that will be a massive boost for what is needed. I'm gathering in the last stage. Once again, we're going to have 2 or 3 sections. Maybe even 4, actually, because we had 1 there, 2 there, 3 there. Who knows? Maybe Assemble the Generator will have 4. But yes, we are coming along quite nicely. If I can get a good bit of this built before tomorrow, then potentially I can even get 91% finished. We will simply put those guys straight on the other side. Oh, thankless bastards. Oh. Sir, workers who you so selflessly decided to rescue talked our people into going on strike. They now demand safe working conditions, shorter working hours, healthier food, better accommodation, and good salary. There's absolutely no way we could satisfy those demands. What should we do? The workplace at the construction site will go on strike. Machine shop is on strike. Minus 20 food rations. Discontent will rise greatly. Workplace strike will fall. Until the next day, demands might escalate. Demands might escalate. Demands won't escalate. Let's just do that. Let's pay them off with 20 rations, basically. We do need to get that motivation up. It's not doing fantastically at the moment, if I'm perfectly honest. Daily loss, alarming. Which is never going to help. Never going to help at all. I don't know why that says support frame. We do have both support frames built. Get all 28 workers on this. We are in safe conditions. And we will start to get that side built. Transport has arrived with 11 more people. How are you doing? Are you... I think you're doing roughly okay. Let's put 1 more in there. Let's get 5 in there. You guys are doing just fine. Probably go down to 8 to be honest, and those ones will all keep ticking along. You're going to be for food rations. We need to get a lot more of those. And on that, let's have a quick look. I need 2. Okay, so we're getting 211 raw food per day. That's enough for 400 people. I have 300, so I get 100 spare per day. Oh, here we go for maths, ladies and gentlemen. So that's... in 3 days, I make a day. And I've got about 9 days, so that'll get me 3 more days. And I currently have about 2 days' rations. I have 3 engineers available. Let's put them in there. I do currently still then have 5 workers. And I'm going to put them just like that. And we need then... so yes, so in terms of food, I need 8 days worth of food, basically. I need to greatly increase... I mean, I can still keep making food rations, probably for at least a couple of days into the 8 days. But I will need the raw food stocks to back it up. And as I said, I'm making about an extra 50 a day. And so I will need... what will I need? 150 times 8. Ooh, 1,200. I have 400 to spare. I need to make another 800. Means in the 8 days I need to be making a surplus of 100, but I'm not quite doing that. So I think what that's now going to involve is I need to take 15 workers off something, because I need to... Hang on, I'm going to pause a second, folks, whilst I have a think about this. I need to... Go and close that down. That's the least efficient gathering spot I've got. And how much wood am I making? Only 100 extra per day. Let's go and grab. I mean, I've got lots of steel, but I do still need more. I also need lots of the other stuff. I'm going to take 5 people off there, because what I need to do is create myself another party and get myself to there. I won't worry about that one, I don't think. Okay, so that's got 3 sets. Not bad. That's got 7 sets. That's 10 in total. That is not bad at all. That's another 800 food. That could tip us over. That could tip us over. Okay, there's a plan. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set up an outpost, send off a food shipment, and then jump to the other one and do the same. And basically keep jumping back and forth between the two. Because it does take a little while to get delivered. It does take a little... And plus, there's only 1 per day. So in essence, you know, I have to get all 7 from one and 3 from the other. But only in 8 days, so you have to get that one going. Let's go ahead and press play. And let's keep moving forward. And all I can say is, ouch, maths. We are doing really well, 88%. I'm gonna love the fact of when set up camp, leave camp, let's come to there. Okay, I think I broke it. I broke it. I can't set up camp. My team's stuck. I mean, these guys are just transporting. That's fine. But... idle, hunting grounds, waiting. But they're not, because it broke. And something's... oh, we've got a few things going on here. No, just one. One of our people has just died. Sickness, accidents, and deadly cold will keep claiming lives in this harsh world. We need a way to dispose of the body. And that's right, ladies and gentlemen. I have not even decided how to dispose of bodies yet. Cost words, you'll have to build a morgue. On-site burials. Each burial will decrease motivation. So let's repatriate the bodies. And so I have to go and build a morgue. We're going to simply stick this back here. Due to high motivation. Love it. We can't quite yet do a service. At least after death, we are guaranteed to return home. Well, if you give me 1 second, folks, I'm going to go and pause the recording, do a little reload, and see if I can get my expedition team back. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. They're back. They are back. Yeah, so these guys... Oh, I can't tell them to go anywhere, though. But they're back. Can I at least set up a camp? No? Okay. Okay, they're a little bit stuck. This is a huge problem. I need them to get me my raw food. And I very much also need the 15 workers. Claims them to be waiting. Gone a little bit gone and broke itself. Okay, 1 second, folks. We'll see if I can fix this in the interim once more. Well, folks, it turns out that team is potentially royally stuck. We'll attempt to move him again in a bit. I'm not entirely sure what's going on. But apparently it's been a bug for a while that I couldn't really find any answers on. So let's go ahead and keep things moving. Of course, heaters. Heaters will burn 1 less coal per heater. Each heater consumes 2 coal per hour. So sweet. Workplaces go up by 2. And each heater only consumes 1 coal. I love that. Of course, we don't quite need that yet. Let's go and have another go. Nope. Nope. Okay, maybe when this guy gets to our city, maybe that'll allow us to set up camp to send the next round of food. We'll find out. Really need it though, because really need to get that food in, if I'm perfectly honest. Otherwise, people might be starving. We might be able to send out another team. Who only knows? Would you look at that? There's 50 people back. Let's go and get 2 in there. 2 in there. Let's go and get the 5 back in there. You guys are still gathering. That's fantastic. You guys are all still gathering. The morgue has been built. Bodies count 0. Okay. Because when we just got told someone died. I think that might be the link as to why our group is stuck. Apparently that was a link that people pointed out. Toxicity is high. You're only in unhealthy. Okay, well that's pretty good. Put that up to 10. Let's max that out. Let's max that out. Really get those workplaces going. And on this one, efficiency falls by 2. I'm going to go and do that one. I'm going to put you on 24 hours. Because that puts us up to safe. You guys are all on 24 hours, I believe. Fantastic. And so, yeah, we're actually almost 5 days ahead of schedule. In fact, we will probably quite easily be 5 days ahead of schedule. We still have 13 people free. Your problem is storage. Ah, right, yes, because I'm going to go and take one off that and put him in there. Let's get iron coming in from you guys still. Although what I could actually do, because I think I am going to run out of food and have people starving if I'm not careful. Let's go ahead and we may as well take both of you guys off then. And let's go and risk another team. Nope, you're just stuck there. And let's keep fast forwarding. Oh, can we... I mean, we can't even set up the camp again, which is annoying, because at least then I could get the last 160 food, even if they were stuck. But, nope, they're very stuck. Something else people mentioned potentially do. You guys are waiting. Let's dismantle your building and see if that makes you come home. Apparently it's a very hard to solve bug, so we'll see kind of what happens. Thankless. We're gonna have to let them strike. We're in this place now. Feed them with double rations. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put you up to maximum. You are waiting, you are correct, but you're simply stuck there. So, hey, I guess they're just stuck there. Yeah, really not sure why. But very much stuck there. Let's keep things moving. Let's get another 10 of those. Oh, we may as well... Nope. I apparently put them somewhere. Well, that's now disappeared. They're still a little bit broken. Let's go and... some people say sometimes rebuilding it helps. Who only knows? I mean, apparently it just decided that was a new building for me, according to the thing. It's going up. Wow, that is a minute increase to our motivation, but let's take it. We're back up to plus 30% efficiency. No space in the piles. I mean, this one's got space. This one's got space. And we do actually have a steam core left running. Which... And yeah, that does work at half. That'll get me another 11 per hour. Should actually outstrip both of these. So do you know what? Let's go and grab a reloading station. I'm going to take 10 people off each of these because they can go on the reloading station. And admittedly that means the third pile is now a little bit useless. Although also, we must be pretty high. Let's get one more steam core. And 13 more workers. Let's order that shipment. Our heaters have been built. I suppose let's get the brazers. Demon Drink. A small group marched out of the chapel after the evening service, carrying makeshift signs with slogans such as "Ban the Demon Drink" and "Renounce sin, choose temperance." They are now picketing the public house, demanding that it stops serving alcohol. Angry patrons volunteer to drive the teetotalers away, but they want to make sure they won't get into trouble for this. Public house will have 30% less effect. People might get hurt, discontent will rise. Public house will reopen in 24 hours. People might get hurt, discontent will rise. The pub will stay open. And on that, ladies and gentlemen, the standing voice of the pub will stay open, we are going to go and leave it there. We have 10 people to assign somewhere. I'll find somewhere they can work, don't you worry. And so until next time, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much for joining me. I hope you are still enjoying it. And until we see you again, I hope that you stay safe, stay happy, and stay healthy.